A brand new feature just dropped on Design that's going to completely transform how you create videos. This lip sync technology lets you turn any image into a talking video with perfect mouth movements in just minutes, and it's already changing the game for content creators. In this guide, I'll show you exactly how to use Design's new lip sync feature to create a complete AI story movie with multiple scenes and narration. I'll walk you through the entire process step by step, from generating consistent characters to combining everything into a final video that looks amazing. The first step to making a great story video is having consistent characters that appear throughout your scenes. So first, I'll navigate to the character tab in Design. For my story, I want to create a main character who's a young entrepreneur. The consistent character tool requires you to upload training images that feature a specific character with consistent characteristics. It's important that these images are high quality, free of watermarks, and have dimensions of at least 512 pixels in both width and height. You can use anywhere from 1 to 30 images for training, but I would recommend at least 3 and no more than 5. These might seem like basic requirements, but trust me, getting these right will make a huge difference in how your characters turn out. Now, if you've already created your character, you're good to go. However, we'll begin with the Start with Description option, which we will then use to train the AI. When creating a character sheet, provide a detailed description of your character. Be sure to include things like their age, hairstyle, clothing, footwear, and any distinctive traits they may have. The more detailed your description, the better the results. Once your description is entered, name your character, pick their style. As you can see, they have a bunch of them, and click Generate. I'll choose this one and click Start Training to begin the character training process. The training process usually takes around 20 to 30 minutes, so I'll be back once it's finished. You can check the progress of the training right here. Now that the training is complete, I can see my newly trained character in the character selection panel. Let me show you how to create your first scene. First, select your trained character. In the action box, I'll type working on his laptop, home office setting, natural lighting, then click Generate. Now look at that. Design has created an image with my character in exactly the pose I described, maintaining all the key features from my training images. Now let's create a few more scenes for our story. I'll repeat this process for our second scene. I'll select the same character again, but this time I'll type standing by home office window, looking thoughtful. Click Generate, and there we go. Completely different pose, but all the facial features remain consistent. For our third scene, I'll type excited, looking at phone, home office setting. Generate that, and once again, perfect consistency. You can see he's got the same face, same hair, but now with an excited expression looking at his phone. For our final scene, I'll type smiling at camera, home office setting. I'll generate one more time, and we've got our fourth scene with the exact same character now smiling directly at the camera. Each time, Design maintains perfect consistency in my character's appearance while placing them in different poses and settings. This is incredibly powerful because it means I can create a multi-scene story with the same character without any differences in how they look. The next step is to turn these static images into videos. Design has an image to video feature that can add subtle movements to make your images feel alive. I'll select my first image of the entrepreneur at his desk, then click on AI video in the left sidebar and select image to video. This opens up a new interface where I can choose the type of movement I want. For this scene, I'll type in the prompt, subtle movements, slight head turn, typing on laptop, office environment, and click generate. After processing, Design turned it into a 10-second video clip where the character naturally types on his laptop. It's a small change, but it makes the scene feel much better. For our second scene, where he's standing by the window, I'll prompt thoughtful expression, slight body movement, looking out window, contemplative mood, and generate. Now for our third scene, with him looking excited at his phone, I'll follow the same steps, but with the prompt, excited reaction, looking at phone screen, slight smile forming, office setting, and again hit generate. And for our final scene, where he's smiling at the camera, I'll use the prompt, direct eye contact, warm smile, slight head movement, professional demeanor, and generate. Now we are going to add lip sync to these videos. I'll select my first video clip of the entrepreneur at his desk, then click on lip sync. This opens the lip sync interface where I can add my script. For this first scene, I'll type, I used to struggle finding clients, sending cold emails that got no replies, and wasting money on ads that didn't convert day after day. For the voice, I'll select a natural male voice that matches my character. I'll choose this one and click generate. Design then processes my video and adds perfectly synchronized lip movements to match the audio. Here's what it looks like.
I used to struggle finding clients, Sending cold emails that got no replies and wasting money on ads that didn't convert day after day.
The result is incredibly realistic. It looks like my character is actually speaking the words naturally. I'll repeat this process for each of my video scenes using different parts of my script. I use Poppy AI to generate this script, but you can use ChatGPT or whatever you'd like. Each lip sync video only takes about 1 or 2 minutes to generate, and the quality is consistently excellent across all of them. Now that I have all my lip synced videos, it's time to bring everything together. I'll download all these assets from Design and import them into CapCut for final editing. In CapCut, I'll arrange my scenes in order, add smooth transitions between them, add background music that matches the tone of my story, and include captions to make it a bit more engaging. After spending about 15 minutes in CapCut, here's the final result.
I used to struggle finding clients. Sending cold emails that got no replies and wasting money on ads that didn't convert day after day. Then I found a better way, one that actually brought clients to me instead of me chasing them. Everything started to change. I learned how to attract people with the right message, and suddenly my inbox was not empty anymore. Now clients reach out to me and I don't waste time or money hoping someone notices. It's a whole new game.
As you can see, the final video tells an amazing story from beginning to end with a consistent character and perfect lip sync. The entire process took me less than an hour from start to finish, besides the waiting time for the character training. If you want to try this tool for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description down below. Design gives you 32 credits per day completely for free. Besides that, there's the beginner, creator, and master plan. So if the free plan isn't enough for you, you can go ahead and pick one of those up. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you'd like me to create more tutorials like this, drop your suggestions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.